I'm Karen Lawler, and I started this Adopt a Family program. This is year 31. I started with a couple of friends. We saw a need and felt we were comfortable enough to help others. So we got in touch with a priest in Philadelphia. So he got in our truck and we delivered house to house. And I'm one of 9 kids, but I've never been cold or hungry. And these families were. And as it turns out, the last house we delivered to, little girl came up and she's tugging on my jeans and she said, "Are you the Christmas lady?" Oh, and her brother has her father's old long johns on and they're cold. So we brought in what we had and we're ready to start crying. We come out and the woman at the next porch says, "Do you have anything for my family?" We gave her what we could out of our wallet. So I knew I was going home my husband was doing gingerbread houses and our children were singing. And so we did it again and we did more families. And the next year I came to Monsignor and I said, "Our parish is huge and generous, can we?" And he said, "We'll see how it goes." And so I showed up with 50 families. And as soon as he announced it, boom, they were gone. So I show up the next year with my husband patting him on the back saying, "She's back." 100 families, boom, they were gone. St. Martin de Perez and Our Lady of Hope are the 2 neediest parishes in Philadelphia. So we have their names, ages, gender, and size, and it's personal. You shop for someone with a name on it. And it gives our children, my children, I know other people do it too, a chance to think that they've done something and know that they've done something good for someone else. It's an amazing feeling, that giving. I have 2 big trucks that are donated from a woman who owns an oil company and a friend of my husband's. Someone else donated one of the Ryder trucks, and then we have a smaller one. So there are needy families right in our own backyard that we really don't see. So this program hopefully will make someone's Christmas a little bit brighter and warmer and happier. It's magic. It's hard for me to express the inner strength that comes from people who, I know a number of people in this parish who also don't have a lot. Sorry. And yet, I see them taking a card and teaching their children the power of giving and not always making it about what you get. And, sorry. The idea that a lot of kids, especially in our area, are very comfortable and have no idea what's happening a couple miles down the road. And Philadelphia is a pretty needy area in many spots. So this is how we brighten it up and teach them the lessons of love and giving. It's important not only for the adults to give of themselves and their finances. It's important for our children to see, especially the teenagers, to see that there's more beyond this town. There's more beyond our beautiful church and our schools and our comfort zone. There's a lot more out there. There are people who are needy, people who don't have enough to eat. They don't have a jacket. They don't have these things. And for them to go to school without these things, books, toys, a comfortable meal in the morning or afternoon if a school's not providing it. It's important for us to see mankind as a whole, where this whole world is getting smaller and we need to help each other in as many ways as we can. And for me, this was my way of trying to help, and it mushroomed in way bigger than I thought. And I get a lot of, not that I'm looking for compliments, but I get a lot from people who are saying, "This is the best time of the year. I've taught my children to give a gift. I've taught my children to pay it forward to someone else who doesn't have what you have." And just make them think. Make them sit and think. Christmas morning, you've made Christmas for somebody who wasn't going to have much at all. They need to see, and they're not all Catholic. The social workers pull from the whole neighborhood that they're in. They need to see that there are good people out there in the world. There are people who care. And it's like I said, it's not just about being Catholic, but that's also a nice piece of it. They know where this is coming from. They've invited us back to their church for special masses that they will thank us. So for them to know there are people in other parts of the country, other parts of the world that care. And it's a whole other level of feeling, not just, oh, we get a gift, but somebody out there really cares that we are okay. And it just makes your heart sing. I mean, you can't beat it.